This is John Rhys Davis, whom you also know as Gimli, and you are listening to the Nerd Effect Podcast.
Welcome out to another episode of
The Initiative.
I am one of your players, Dustin Vancour, joined by my fellow players,
Micah Mogan.
Tara Manibai.
And the Lord of all space and time, Mason Ireland.
Yay! Or no, huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah! It's been a while, guys.
This is a song.
All right. Well, it's been a while since we played. Mason,
Yes.
care to catch us up on the story?
Well, when we last left our group of insert appropriate pronoun here, or
Merry
adjective-
band of misfits.
or not pronoun, but adjective here, adventurers, they had just returned to the town where they had stayed in the inn and, fought the electro dogs and the cyber dogs, or whatever you want to call them, and saw the mysterious thing with all the people turning to look in a specific direction and everything like that.
I mind slapped that bitch. Bitch, female dog.
Oh, yes. It's like, why are you calling the doctor who's nothing but nice to you a bitch? And why do you want to mind slap her?
No, not her.
I'm going to say, who seems to be on the same mind length as you, or brainwave level.
Crazy?
A little bit nuts.
Yeah.
Both mean well. Just a little off-putting. You just kind of got to get used to it.
So, what do you guys want to do? You guys were headed to face, to explore the possible origin of all of this weirdness. Did you guys want to try to go it alone, or did you guys want to keep the two teenagers with you?
I don't know if I want to leave them alone is the whole thing.
Well, you could leave them here with the doctor.
That's true. And hope that she doesn't, cyber them out too much.
She's already kind of cybered one of them out a little bit.
Yeah.
And it seemed to work out okay.
I don't know. Two teenage kids, and next thing you know, you got a bunch of little cybered up babies running around. And
I was going to say, one of them's got a raging boner.
And the other one wants nothing to do with that raging boner.
Yep.
their liability.
Is
them.
I would say, is this the point where we're waiting for the Cyberdong pun?
The big stud. That'd be funny if it was like a cyberpunk crossover. You just happen to find something in Numenera that looks like what you find it attached to a skeleton right in the crotch area or something. Like, of course, skeletons would be turned into dust by this point.
Yep. Yeah, considering it's been at least 9 billion years.
Teenagers, they're a liability. Leave them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Leave them to make their little cyber babies.
I guess.
No.
I think they'd probably be safer here.
Okay.
He did seem like an honorable young man. I don't think
Yeah.
he's really gonna go out of his way to express his sexual desires.
No, probably not.
But I would say they're probably safe here. Plus, the kid could probably lend a hand where needed, if the doctor lady needs extra help.
Yeah. In fact, you kind of say you could, possibly help her out. And she's like, I do need help, and ushers him off into a back room.
Good luck.
Yeah.
We've been down this road before.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
I feel like I've heard that once.
All right. 3 of us.
Yes.
Alone.
Yes.
We'll do the thing.
Yes.
Onward, tally ho.
All right. So it's late afternoon. Do you guys want to stay here the night or march a little for a few hours and then make camp?
I don't remember. Were we damaged at all?
Not anymore.
No,
Not anymore. Okay.
not anymore. Yeah, because I think the doctor lady healed us. Yeah,
That and just time, you guys are okay now.
So
yeah. I think after we had spent the night on the road a couple of times, and you found that thing in the ground.
Yes. I have a cylinder.
Yes.
Maybe it's a barrier.
Yes.
Very well.
so so are you saying you want to march a few hours and then camp, or do you want to just hang around and start off in the morning?
Breakfast. We leave in the morning.
After breakfast.
Isn't that what I said?
Yes.
Very well.
Okay.
So
Cool.
after breakfast. So we're staying here in town for the night.
Yes.
All right.
By the way, that's how I usually communicate with her too. So
So this is nothing new. This is
yeah.
So,
all right. Well, let's make. Are we staying with the doctor lady, or are we just?
well, you guys have permanent. You guys can stay whenever
Well-
you want in the end.
Don't
Oh,
they
okay.
have the stay wherever they want in the end thing?
Well, yeah, but you can just kind of tag along with.
By association, you're with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go up to the barkeep. I cock my head to the side and go, she stays with us.
It's like
You do
okay.
with a little hand motion like that. The fucking Jedi mind trick.
Okay.
All right.
My powers are amazing.
Yeah. Go Shanky.
So, you have a nice dinner of broth and bread. Wake up in the morning and you have a nice breakfast.
Was it the best bread I've ever had?
No.
Well, that's why you dip it in the broth.
And then you have a nice breakfast of broth and bread.
Would one say it's ramen consistency broth?
No.
Okay, fine.
More like poorly made chicken noodle soup quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one ever said the food at the inn was any good. In fact, I remember expressly saying it was not good. It was filling, but it didn't taste very
It
good.
was filling, nutritious, got you where you needed to go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Needs more salt.
Among other things, yes. Like multiple ingredients.
Yeah, it needs more food.
Before we hit the road, we must exercise. I spend about 3 seconds doing random poses and then stop.
You've successfully made everyone else in the room scoot slightly uncomfortably away from you.
Have you seen the new Voltron series, Mike?
I watched the first season. I haven't seen the second.
You're like the spazzy captain guy, like the
Oh, yeah.
like the princess's
Lol.
kind of father figure. I can't remember his name, but he tends to do that. He's played by Reese Darby, who, by the way, is fucking hilarious. If you ever see his stand up or see him on At Midnight, that dude's got multiple personality syndrome or something. Oh, I thought that was feedback, but that was just a car.
No, that was a badly attached muffler.
Or a purposely cut muffler. Yeah, anyway.
Because people are idiots.
So, game, yes. Leave.
If you want your car to sound like it has a turbocharger, fucking turbocharger on it. Don't mess with your muffler. Sorry. Because once you get the use of a turbocharger. Or you'll wreck and clear the gene pool. One of the two. Second option is mostly for Honda owners.
Thanks, Darwin.
So you guys head off in the morning. You guys are heading. There's no real trail the direction you guys are going, but you can see the mountain off in the distance. It's not terribly hard.
Very well.
You guys travel slight up incline for about half the day.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing strenuous, but you're going upwards somewhat.
Like walking up Vista here.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you come to a cliff.
Oh, hey.
Like
straight down.
Like when you're looking out past it, it seems like the ground just keeps going. You like actually stop, like because you feel your foot, like your toes not hit anything after a step.
So is it like a crack in the ground?
No, it's a cliff.
But you said the ground keeps going.
It looks like it does. Optical illusion.
Oh. This isn't like an illusion? Or
No,
like
it's just an optical illusion of like the terrain.
Oh, okay. But then once you actually get to that cliff, what does it look like?
The cliff is sheer, like straight down.
And beyond the cliff?
The ground rises again.
Oh, okay.
Like it goes down into a valley. It's sheer on one side
Okay.
and then rises out again.
I got you. I got you.
How far down does the cliff go? 'Cause
It's
I
like it's a good probably 100 feet.
damn it, I only got 50 feet of rope.
It looks climbable. It's not like it's sheer as in straight down, but there's terrain. There's texture to it. It looks like it could be climbed relatively easily. But down at the bottom, you see a series of 5 pools, like pools of water. There's a stream that, like, well, not really a stream, a spring is a better way to put it, that feeds all 5 of them.
If
But-
this is the training ground of cursed pools, I turn around and go back to the town.
There's a sign that says panda on one and
Yeah.
duck on no. Drowned girl, no.
I'm guessing there's an inside joke I'm not getting there.
Ranma 1/2.
Ah.
Are the pools close enough that I can jump into one from the top of the cliff?
Yes, probably.
How deep does
Don't you fucking
They look
dare.
pretty deep, actually. Would you like me to finish describing them real quick, person?
Yeah, let him describe.
However, after the water looks clear, coming out,
Leroy Jake.
Leroy, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
I get on the cliff,
damn it,
start making
Leroy.
a little dive maneuver, and then I'm like, oh, I do not know how to swim.
The pools from right to left, or left to right, excuse me, are red, orange, yellow, green, and blue.
So they're not water.
Well, it's the spring that's feeding them definitely looks like water.
But maybe
But-
whatever's in the pool is
but
what's changing the color
Something
of the water.
in the pool is changing their color to a translucent but very strongly colored of each of those colors.
Like Easter egg dye.
I do
Pretty
not want
much.
to be dyed like an Easter egg. I'm thinking of just climbing down slowly but carefully.
I would look awesome in blue.
Roll a reflex.
No. Not jumping. Not jumping. I will climb.
Okay.
I guess I'm climbing too.
All right. I'm just going to let you guys climb down. No worries. With between Tara's expertise in climbing, your expertise in climbing, and the rope, all 3 of you make it down.
Yeah,
Actually, how about this? How far is it across from the canyon?
Like a quarter mile
Oh, okay.
to reach the same level that you're at now. So yeah, it's like a quarter mile away.
No, you said being sheer. I thought maybe it was like
Well, it's sheer down and then it
then it goes
slopes
back up.
back up on the other side.
I guess it's about a quarter mile. Because I was thinking like how far across is the Snake River Canyon?
Fucking long way. Yeah,
Well, I'm thinking
like
like-
in certain areas, it is a quarter mile across.
Well, I was thinking like a Prime Bridge, like going into Twin Falls.
It's probably at least a quarter mile. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, never mind.
So we climb down, and at the bottom, I would like to find a stick,
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
and I would like to look at a pool and make sure there's nothing in it, and then dip the stick in to see what the water does to the
Okay.
pool.
The pools are, except for the coloration, clear. Like, and they're
How far deep can you see into the water?
let's see.
Like, is it like Hawaii clear and you can see as far to the bottom as you can? Or?
Well,
I want to see if the stick gets dyed, or if it's just like quartz rock in the bottom or something, and a trick of the light.
well, one, the pools go down a long way. Like light fades out, long
Gotcha.
way.
Okay.
Especially the blue pool. It fades out quicker than the others.
Mhm.
You stick the stick in, it comes out. It's colored. Liquid drips off, like looks like Kool-Aid dripping off a straw, basically.
Smell it.
Odorless.
Interesting.
Smells
So it-
like water, odorless.
Okay, so
Put the stick-
odorless did not dye the stick.
No.
I'm going to sense magic on the pools.
Okay.
So-
difficulty 5. Well, difficulty 3, which means you have to roll a 5 or better.
Okay, I rolled an 8.
Oh, hell yes.
Ow.
Pretty much, yeah. All of them it's like 5 glowing circles
Okay.
in blackness.
So you see Shanky go, I will use my magnificent powers to detect the faintest of magics within these pools. Puts his fingers to his forehead and then, ow, 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 ow.
Blinding light.
So the magic is a little more than faint.
Yes,
So don't
Ow.
drink it.
that was next step.
Ah! Do we have like a frog or something we can feed it to first?
Well, I being rather
Do you want to look around for
We need
a
something
small
more
animal?
stature.
We need something living and organic to throw into this thing to see what happens.
You know,
I
Shanky?
am a small, weak
He's-
man.
Okay, to be fair,
You.
he's willing, but he's also a part of our party. Kind of need
A
him.
big, large constitutional friend to take a drink for the testing.
Fuck off. What?
no, we need a frog. We need 5 frogs that we can each throw into a pool.
Why are you
Very
specifically saying frogs? Why not like a rabbit or?
Because frogs can swim, so it wouldn't automatically kill
Yeah, we
the
don't
animal.
really care whether it lives or dies at this point. No.
But if it's something that would kill it,
We have
want
rope.
to know whether the magic kills it or whether the water just killed it by drowning it, you know?
If we get
We need frogs.
we get an animal that doesn't necessarily swim, we just use the rope. You know, just tie it around its neck and
Feet. Shanky. Feet.
You don't know much about animals, do you, Shanky? That's why I said frogs.
I mentally slapped that bitch.
Ooh. Can I do a thing?
Sure. What are you going to do?
I'm going to run a little science experiment here.
Uh-oh.
Can we assume that I have like a cup or something that I?
Yeah.
Okay. I take a little bit of the water from one,
Okay.
a little bit of water from the other one.
Which pools?
We'll say blue and red,
Okay.
and I put one on the ground and I can dribble the other one into that and see what happens.
Okay. It shakes very violently.
Okay.
Smoke rises out of it, and the water's clear.
Poof! I am a magician. Fuck you, Shanky.
Amateur.
It's clear?
Yep.
Clear?
I take a sip.
Oh God.
Water.
It's water.
Now, if you were to drink the blue and then drink the red, that's when the magic would happen.
That's indigestion.
Telling you, man, frogs.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. What a relief it is.
We found the old secret pools of the Alka-Seltzer
Very
factory.
well. So, how do we capture these living entities that we will use for test subjects?
We must be very quiet and look for them.
We shall look for them.
Well, we're looking for amphibious
Be
critters
very
to drop
quiet.
into the pool.
These are pools. I would
Yes.
imagine this could also be a common drinking ground for animals, even though they aren't colored. But well, at least from the spring that feeds them.
Are there tracks? From
There's mid-sized tracks all over the place.
mid-sized tracks.
So animals in the 50 to 70 pound range.
Any human feet?
No.
Really?
Just
Okay.
us.
Just us.
Well, yes, but just 3.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, any previous tracks left by humanoid feet.
Okay.
No.
So there are things in the 50 to 60 pound range which we may assume have drunk from these pools.
There are no carcasses around either.
There are no carcasses.
Mhm.
So they haven't, like, eaten here or drank it and died. Okay, there's 5 pools and 3 of us. So we can really only experiment on 3 pools.
We could all die in that case.
There aren't any carcasses around. It hasn't killed any of the animals that presumably drank from it.
Can I do one more cup experiment?
Sure.
Assuming I had rinsed them out.
Okay.
Ready to rock and roll. Let's do yellow and green. Same experiment where I just kind of hold it up.
Okay. It turns kind of a muddy brown, and all of the coloration filters down to the bottom of the cup,
Leaving the rest of it clear.
leaving the rest of it clear.
What?
Hand me the cup.
Cups.
Okay, so it's clear on top?
Yeah.
I take a quick sip off the top.
Water.
Water off the top. I'm
What
not
about
drinking,
the brown, though?
I'm not drinking the brown.
What consistency is the brown? Obviously filtered to the bottom.
Yeah. Powdery flakes.
So dirtish? Or like dried paint?
Rust flakes would be a best, like flake rust is kind of what it looks like.
Okay.
So when we combine the colors, they tend to pull out of the water and combine with themselves, with each other.
To
But the
some
other-
effect.
But the other one just disappeared. Blue and red just
It
cleared.
turned into smoke.
Well, it's smoked up.
Oh, smoked. Oh. So are these like elemental springs? Like each one represents an element?
You didn't get any
Did you experience
feeling.
again?
You didn't do it. You didn't get a feeling of like elements.
Yeah. Do the blue and yellow.
Cup experiment. Blue and yellow. Go.
Okay. They don't mix. They swirl around each other, and then filter to. And you know how you can layer beverages of different densities.
Consistencies. Yeah.
You get that kind of layering, and the clear water is on top.
Let me sip the top.
Yeah,
Clear water.
Okay.
We're just confirming at this point.
You must be well hydrated.
Yeah.
Very well.
Okay, so obviously shit's happening.
Yes.
To cause a different effect.
You got
Alright.
no sense of what kind of magic is in the pools? Like how it might differ?
Didn't see anything different. Just boom, magic.
Yeah, it was very strong, and you were just kind of trying to sense magic
Like
in
maybe
general.
mana pools.
So
like
go to the
each
blue
one's-
pool, and I will try and examine it more closely.
Okay. Just
And
roll a
get my
perception.
own
roll.
cup and pull it out and examine it.
Just
You're
roll a
gonna
perception. roll.
bathe in it. Like, ugh.
14.
The blue pool seems to be somewhat connected. Like after just you studying it and feeling its magic, it seems to be connected to the mind.
I chug it.
Okay.
Oh god, you're going in for it?
Going
At
in.
least go for a sip first.
Nope.
I can just see him like
I'm sniffing it. I'm looking it over. I'm looking at the bottom of the cup. I'm moving it around.
I'm
all of
just
a sudden,
imagining you like getting
no
on
warning. Just whoop,
I'm
whole
just imagining
thing.
you like getting on all fours and just burying your head in it. Like
Depends on how this.
I draw my I draw my weapon. I'm like, what if in case he turns into the Hulk?
For the next 24 hours, you gain 2 edge to intellect.
Yay!
oh fuck, which one's strength?
Probably red.
Hey Shanky, you're high on intellect. Figure one. Figure
Okay.
it out.
Examine the other pools.
Okay.
Okay, red. 16.
Red is it is a physical pool. You can't determine if
Physics.
it's like resilience or strength.
Okay. And green. 19.
Restorative. Like
Restorative.
it would
Like health mana.
health. Like it would heal damage.
Then we had a yellow.
Yep.
8.
Not quite as sure. You're pretty sure yellow's energetic.
Somebody may have peed in this one. What was the fifth one?
Green.
Green. Yes.
No, orange.
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 10.
Plus 2, right?
Hmm?
Plus 2 because you drink out of blue.
No, his edge
Oh,
is up
the-
to his
Intel.
edge is 2 additional from whatever it was.
Yeah. So I had 1, now I got 3.
Oh, well, you're getting an automatic downgrade for any intellect then.
Okay.
So your difficulties are always one category less automatically for intellect based things for the next 24 hours is how that works.
Okay.
Yeah, the red one is resilience. The orange one is vitality, strength. Like makes you stronger. The red one essentially equates to being armor.
Okay.
And the yellow one increases reflexes, basically speed
Very
attribute.
well.
And then the green one is restorative, like it would restore damage.
So,
So-
do we want to dump
And if
out
you
our
drink more
waters?
than 1, they don't affect.
They cancel,
They cancel.
I can give you
Cancel.
really bad diarrhea.
possibly.
Okay. Do not cross the streams.
I'm gonna take a big swig out of red while we're here.
Okay. So defensive,
Or which one was strength?
orange.
Orange. Oh,
Orange is
sorry.
strength, red is defensive.
But I can't drink one or the. I can't drink them both.
Right.
All right. Let's,
And so it's a choice of hitting harder or taking less damage.
I'm already a fucking meat shield, so let's.
Hit harder.
Yeah, let's go with hit harder.
Hit harder.
Orange.
Okay.
You're more of an agile type. You're more of an agile type.
I am an agile type. I'm thinking of trying for the yellow.
Get some of that
Go for the-
magic
okay.
lemonade.
Yeah. You're basically that means your speed edge goes up by 2.
Okay.
For you, it's different. Your edge doesn't go up. Your damage rating goes up by 2 for whatever weapons you use.
So now I have a speed edge of 3 for
Oh,
24
I see.
hours.
Yeah.
So I just need to add 2 to whatever.
To add, yeah, for the next 24 in-game hours, you add 2 to your weapon damages.
Okay. So mark this on a map. We may need to come back here.
Well, the green. Do we want to dump out all our water skins and refill them with green?
Oh, like just in case.
Yeah.
They'll cancel out.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Fuck it. We'll mark this on the map and come back here when we're done fighting.
So we have 24 hours. This is in our digestive system, and then once that, the magic fades, and then you can drink whatever you want to again.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
But if you drink anything within that time, you're fucked.
No, if you drink from another pool in that time, they cancel.
Oh, just so you can keep drinking the same color, but
It wouldn't matter.
Right.
It wouldn't extend the time until yeah.
I got you.
But like you could go drink a beer or have regular water or whatever or orange juice, and you can still drink it fine.
Yeah, because it's not magical.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's.
Shanky's thinking.
Oh.
No, I was just thinking about this would be a good place for the cottage, but that's for another day.
What about are any of these pools can be used to take back to the teenager girl?
She's fine
That
now.
might. Well, for now, but I mean, we're ultimately trying to heal her from this, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. If any of these might, I don't know.
No.
You know what? Let's do one mission at a time, guys.
Oh, fine. Don't let me mix up the adventure here.
Okay. So,
Let us keep marching.
okay, you guys. Towards the end of the day, it's getting to the point where you normally want to stop, but like the town is there's you can see the outline of a town at the base of this mountain, and you're maybe an hour out from it. You would get there like right at dark.
Do it.
You want to go straight into town?
Do it.
Yeah, let's pick
Into
it-
town.
Let's pick it up and maybe work it up to a power walk jog, and we could get there in like 50 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you guys get to town, and there's no one around.
Zero.
Like you would expect, like this is a walled town. Like there is a
peephole door.
there is essentially a curtain wall, like a castle's outer wall that runs semicircularly into the sides of the mountain.
Oh, so it's a barricade, like a
Yeah.
It's a mountain
And
fortress.
are there gates?
There is what would be where a gatehouse would be. There's a tower on each side. There's there's no bridge across the top, but there's doors they could close. Tower on each side.
I'm trying to think of the battle in Lord of the Rings.
It's pretty close to. It's like the bottom half of Helm's Deep.
yeah, Helm's Deep. Yeah.
Okay, so are the doors closed?
No, they're standing wide open.
Okay.
Not a garden site.
I walk up the doors and I kind of peek around.
Okay. No, you don't see anybody.
Can Mike detect magic? Maybe.
Oh, sense magics.
All right.
18.
This whole area is affected by an aura, but you can look and you can see directly to where the aura begins. It's deep in the mountain. Like it's like half a mile into the mountain range and like 500 feet below you.
Sweet
So I'll be like-
noses.
Yes. This direction, 500 feet down. That is where
It's
the
probably
magic is originating.
probably a total of a half mile away from you, including the town of the distance of the town.
So we're looking for a cave system or maybe catacombs that would reach in.
Mhm.
Okay, guys, caves or catacombs? That's
Also,
what we're
just
looking
for so you know, the architecture of this town is everything. Like all the buildings are made out of like a dense, deeply like super dark gray rock, like the darkest gray in Tara's camouflage. And now at night it looks almost black, but during the day it would be a very dark gray.
There's no lights, no
Does it look like,
peoples.
as I said, does it look recently lived in at all, or do you think it looks like it's been abandoned for like
No, it's in
ages?
it's in great condition, like upkept.
So people just abandon it,
There are-
Find-
Well, you look around, there are no windows in any house,
just doors.
just doors and chimneys.
I look for an
Wait a minute.
inn.
Hold on. Stop. It's still technically daylight out, right?
No, not really. It's like the very faint end of daylight.
I was like, right, we're going to be dealing with bat people. It only come out at night. Yeah. Fucking.
Oh, hiss.
We will see.
I was say, I've seen The Descent. I know what happens.
We find an inn.
Pitch
few-
black.
couple blocks into town, there's a square, has an inn on it, shops, all the things you expect on a town square.
Okay.
Large thing in the middle of it.
Thing?
Ridiculously abstract statue.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a large, perfectly polished black something. It's like really tall, kind of cylinder shaped because it's not circular, but it's roughly circular. It's very undulous. Like there's a lot of curves and turns in its build, in its structure.
I smell Cthulhu.
Very tall, gets thinner towards the top. Perfectly polished something. It's so well polished that you cannot make out if it is metal or stone or glass or glass, steel, ceramics.
Let's hit the inn and see if anybody's inside the inn.
Very well.
And if they're bat people, be polite.
I burst through the door and go, Shanky demands a room.
Jesus fuck, he's going to get us killed.
That'll be 5 coins. First room on your left, upstairs.
Okay. Somebody's there.
Yeah, there's a man standing behind the bar, cleaning a glass,
Just very somber, like.
looking straight ahead. Like
Well,
you're
even-
in his field of vision, but he is not looking at you.
I walk up to him and just kind of wave my
Doesn't
hand in front of his
affect his-
eyes. Just nothing.
Yeah,
Well-
1,000-yard stare.
I say, when will dinner be served?
Dinner can be served whenever you would like. We only have bread and cold meats.
I don't know if I want to eat what they might serve.
Is there anything.
By the way, the mug he's using also made out of stone, just like the walls, like the exact same stone.
Is he. He's humanoid, though?
Looks totally normal.
I don't know.
What kind of meats?
He names off basically the equivalent of cow and pig.
Okay. Whew. It's not Soylent.
No, it's not Soylent.
I lean in a sweet
This.
Mary.
Oh, by the way, the inn also no windows.
So, barkeep.
Yes.
Any particular reason why maybe nobody's outside?
It is nighttime. We are in bed, except for me and a few others who tend to night duties.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. It's not like anything's
fine.
off. So,
This is fine. I go to bed.
I'm going to try some dinner, and are we all sharing the same room for to save money?
assuming. Is there any extra boarding fee for more than one person?
Each room is 5 coin. If you all wish to stay in one room, that is fine.
How many coins do you have?
I don't know. I have something called shins.
Shins, those are coins.
I have 18 shins.
I have 5 shins.
I got 4.
Okay, I will pay for the room, but I get the bed since I'm paying for it.
Deal.
Very well.
I've
Shanky
slept on
will have
worse.
to default to his bedroll on the floor.
How much for dinner? For at least you want dinner?
It would cost you each 1 shin.
I shall spend a shin to feed myself.
I will shin it up.
Yeah.
He is very specifically calling them coins, which to all of you strikes you as odd. Everyone else in the known world that you guys have ever talked to refer to them as shins.
I mean, I smell mind control here. Or something of the sense.
I think we should sleep in I think we should have watch.
Yes, agreed.
But let's try the bread and
There's a
cold
magical
meats.
aura originating from the center of the mountain, and they are within range of it. This
Maybe-
does not bind Shanky. Makes sense.
Shaky, maybe you should ask him about the aura. Or in some sense.
It's a barkeep. What does he know of auras? Nothing.
Barkeeps are psychologists of any fucking town. They will know anything that's happening before it happens.
Very well. Go downstairs.
Okay.
Go up to the barkeep. Cock head to the side.
He doesn't
Barkeep.
seem to notice.
Barkeep,
Yes.
do you know of the aura coming from the mountain?
What do you mean?
You know nothing of it. This is what Shanky expected. Thank you.
Okay.
No follow-up questions at all? Okay, fuck it. I move out of the way.
He knows nothing.
Has anything happened in this town recently? That might be out of the normal?
No.
What's the statue out front?
It has been here since any of us can remember.
Okay, so that's not a new thing. I was thinking maybe the statue just kind of ended up in town and maybe causing some mental disturbance. Trying to think if there's any other follow-up questions I can ask.
My suggestion is that we do watches while we sleep, and in the morning we just head for the center of the aura. We look for caves/catacombs, and ignore the people because they're robots.
They're NPC fucking fodder.
Well, these guys are the NPCest of the NPCs.
It's like the NPCs without any emotional code.
They give the NPCs Final Fantasy life and meaning comparatively.
Okay.
And by Final Fantasy, I mean Final Fantasy, not a number attached to it.
I put my hand up towards Shanky with my 2 fingers
Who?
up.
You're Shanky.
I'm
Towards
Shanky.
Brian.
Shanky puts his fingers up in the air with his hand extended out towards Brian
Yes.
and goes, "We eliminate the aura, and then these people will return to normal."
I don't disagree with you, but I'm just trying to get some fucking detective work in. This guy's obviously not going to do anything crazy. Or, God knows, that fucking aura could send out some sort of fucking signal to his brain at some night to try and kill us at night.
Where are you
Or-
guys having this conversation?
In the room.
He doesn't give a shit because he's fucking brain melded right now.
Guys, let's just go up to the room. We'll set watches. Whoever's awake can wake up the other 2.
Sweet Jesus. All right. I'm down.
Whatever.
I'm just
it's-
saying, the entire town, with one fucking blink of mind control, could descend upon this inn and we would be fucked.
We'd be
But that's just me.
We'd be fucked if we
I've
were
played
out there
video games for years. I know how this shit works.
You go to bed. On my watch, I will sit with my weapon out over my lap.
All right. And you said there's no fucking windows in this place,
Right.
which means we would be fucking trapped in that room like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what else that means?
Choke point.
Entryway, choke point. I could kill half the town before you guys even had to wake up.
All right. Fine. I'm down. Whatever. Let's go to bed. Call me Captain Paranoid.
Okay, Captain Paranoid. About 45 minutes later, there is a pounding at your door.
Motherfucker.
Someone frantically.
All right, I got my sword in my hand and I open it up and just block
Okay.
it.
A man is staring at you like his eyes are about as big around as the top of my drink here. Like,
Friend or
huge
foe?
size. Hopefully, friend.
What do you want?
Not the barkeep, right? Different guy.
Not the barkeep.
Okay.
Totally different guy. This guy is like the barkeep. Just kind of had on, a tunic and pants and
Yeah, yeah.
boots, just apron because he's
Looked like a barkeep.
This guy is dressed in fairly fine clothing. Like, the style's not much different, but like the his pants are leather, his boots are really soft, like really well oiled leather. His shirt, nicer cut, and also made out of a very soft, nice looking material. And he actually has a like a breastplate on over it, made out of plasteel.
Okay.
Who are you? What do you want?
I used to be. Excuse me. I'm technically the mayor.
Okay. What do you want?
Help.
With?
If I let you in, you try to attack us, we will fuck your shit up. Just
Okay.
letting you know. Come in,
Say I don't have a weapon on me.
guys. Put clothes on, or if you're in your underwear.
How did you know we were here?
News travels fast.
Now shut the door.
Not with that
behind-
motherfucker downstairs.
News travels fast.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I shut the door behind him, and I say, "Okay, what's going on?"
The boreal in the mountain has awoke and has claimed the village, and it seeks to extend its control.
Is that the thing with the aura?
Sure.
I explain the aura. Because I
That
am
sounds
shaky
about
magnificent.
That kind of. He's weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know how to get to it? Because we were actually going to come down to the source of a problem that was located right where it is.
Yeah, we were just gonna start poking around, but if you can get us to where we need to be,
Yeah, we could try and deal with it for you.
Okay.
You assist us. Your problem is solved.
I will also reward you on one condition.
What?
He leaves after
Oh.
this is done.
oh, we'll be gone.
Oh yeah, we're going back to the town we came from.
Oh, okay. You guys seem okay.
He's fine.
He's okay.
Okay. Yeah. He says,
He's bizarre, but he's friendly.
I mentally slapped that bitch.
No more talking.
the mayor draws you a very rough sketch of the town, and then kind of points out. He kind of makes a mark to point out an area. He's like, the entrance is there. After that, I don't know the exact path, but from what I can tell, it's not hard. Knock me out.
What, like right now?
Yes.
Like just
Knock me out now.
You're strong.
pop.
Okay. You knock him out.
Okay.
Should we? Well, he just said knock him out. Let's tuck him in the bed and
Yeah, let's
And
at least
get
make him
going.
comfortable so when he wakes up, he only has a headache.
let's get going because this sounds like there's all sorts of shit in the works. I say we go. I said dungeon crawl.
All right,
Okay.
let's boogie.
Okay. You guys follow his map, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. It takes you to the far edge of the town next to the mountain. There is a very large edifice that appears to be some sort of creature, and like the entrance is its mouth.
That's not inconspicuous at all.
And it's made out of that same material, and it's just as highly polished as the statue thing.
I walk up and like run a finger along it to feel. Does it feel like glass or plastic or?
Feels perfectly smooth. Like smooth to the point where you can't identify if it is
The
what
material. What if you just knocked on it? Same,
Mm,
just
solid.
solid.
Is the orifice open?
Yes. The orifice of the edifice is open for egress.
Love it.
Words. Grammar.
Nouns.
We
and
should make the big
pronouns.
one go first.
I
You would be
assumed.
tastier.
Wait, I make a good scout though.
Well, you can walk parallel to
But-
me or right behind me.
I think I should go first because
But would the orifice find you tasty?
I am sweet.
Very well.
Zing.
Shanky agrees.
So her first, then?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
the
you
folks at
sneak
home
along?
couldn't see my head cock on that one. Anyway,
I sneak. You guys should follow probably about 20 feet behind me slowly, and I will be. I have searching, listening,
Yes.
balancing, and up here, explorer.
Yeah. So yeah.
Is our little... oh, yeah, because we never actually got to sleep.
No,
Well, you
not
guys
really.
maybe got
No.
a 20-minute nap.
Yeah.
Power nap.
it's okay.
So go ahead and
Still got our pools in effect.
All right. Natural
Damn.
20.
All right. You get a bonus XP for that.
I do. Where do I put it?
There's somewhere in the character sheet mentions experience points.
I don't have any XP.
Top center.
Well, I don't have any XP either.
Nope.
1.
We haven't really finished an adventure yet.
No.
Is this our first adventure?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. You expertly move through the corridors. It is linear. It goes down and it works its way down,
So kind of spirally.
except for squared. Very perfect right
Like a
angles.
parking garage.
Yeah, basically.
Parking garagey.
Yes, perfect. But every turn is a perfect right angle.
Okay, so I'm checking.
You go down a long way, and it
I believe you said about 500 feet or
about
so.
500 feet or so. Yes,
Straight down. But the distance was probably about, 4 times that.
Yeah. And then it opens up into a massive room.
Is it dark or is it lit up?
Scoping the room.
It has a dim light in here that seems to be emanating from nowhere. Like it's ambient to the point where you can't find a source.
Pinpoint a source.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's very dim. Like to the point where colors are muted out to where you can almost not see any colors.
Everything's kind of silhouette-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move forward a little. I'm scoping the room.
Okay. In the center of the room, there is a large dome-like structure that isn't part of the room. It's sitting in the room. And it's made out of the same material as the edifice and the statue.
Okay.
Is this where the aura is emanating from?
Well,
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
check the aura.
Yes.
Is there anything weird about the aura itself?
Sensing magic. 9.
Okay. Door is definitely from here. And yeah, this is definitely the source. There's not, and you kind of look at it, and there is a figure deep inside the dome.
How big is the dome?
Dome is probably a 25-foot radius, 50-foot diameter. So
That's pretty sizable.
yeah,
Mhm.
And full on half sphere.
full on half sphere.
Well, I make a.
The room is probably, each side of the room is probably 1,000 feet.
Okay, I make
Okay.
a circuit around the dome to check for cracks or openings or.
It's that same material.
I look at the ground and I see, does the dome go into the ground?
No. No, it's sitting on the floor.
Okay.
Do any of us have anything that can emanate light?
I have 2 minor glow globes. Would you like me to pull out a glow globe?
I could do hedge magic too, but Yeah, if you got a glow, go for it.
Yeah, to see if we can get enough light in this room to actually see deeper into this
I have no idea what
dome.
a glow globe does, but I
You
will.
shake it and it glows like a campfire, but it's cool to the touch. And
Okay.
you hold on to it.
Shake it. Is it like gone after one use then, or
Yeah.
okay?
But they last like 12 hours.
Okay,
So it'll last you a night, type thing.
so it'll last like through this whole thing and get it
Oh,
back out.
yeah.
Okay, shake it. All right, everybody, let's make another circuit around this thing. Let's look at the walls of the room.
The walls of the room have a incredibly intricate, very, very fine line work pattern on them.
Is the dome transparent or is it glass or is it?
No.
Oh, you said it was made of the same stuff as the outside, so it's solid. It's opaque.
Okay, I've got.
And you said there was a
something-
figure in it though,
He sees a figure from that was like the center of the aura.
like a figure of. Oh,
Yeah,
there's
it's like
some-
where the auras are emanating from. I can see a figure.
Yeah.
I have
He sees
some-
like a humanoid-ish outline.
I have something called dark esoteries.
Yes, that's when you use your esoteries, your kind of magical abilities. They don't produce bright effects.
Oh, okay. Let's see, what do I got here? I got IDing danger. Okay, that's just kind of.
Yeah. You don't really have any actual esoteries yet. You have the
Okay.
dark-
Would
Well,
this be
I'm wondering-
Numenera based?
What?
ID, understand Numenera.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll.
Whoa, 19.
And that's also a critical success, so you get an experience point.
Yes.
Those are first game and two people. First game anyone's gotten a critical success, and two people have gotten critical successes. The dome is some form of crypt, but you're looking at the pattern of lines that, as you've started looking around, they're not just on the walls; they flow onto the floor and up to the dome. Also, you think that the lines allow the mind of the person that is in the crypt to function.
Wait, so if we disrupted the lines, we could cut him off?
It is possible. You, big man. Try and destroy these lines.
Just refuse to call him Brian, huh?
Well, I'm just weary of just doing hack and slash and just hoping for the best.
Just roll any old die you want and give me an odd or even, Dustin.
Oh boy. Just do it. Old school 20. Odd.
Odd. Okay. You happen to glance over, and there's a person standing at the entrance to the room.
Yeah, I didn't like the smell of this. You there?
Yes.
Oh god, this guy's mind controlled too, huh?
It's a feminine voice, but yes.
Oh, okay. Can we talk to you for a sec?
Yes.
What is your position here?
I am the keeper.
Keeper of?
The tomb.
Okay. How's that going for you?
Well, why are you invading my space?
Do we tell her the truth?
Do what you got. Do whatever you
There's a
want.
figure in the dome. We are here to destroy it.
I can't let you do that.
Well, thanks, Shanky.
Why not?
The figure is my protector.
May we ask you what figure is in it?
It is the Boreal.
What's a boreal?
I have no idea. Shanky does not know.
You do have a +2 intelligence right now.
What's a boreal?
One who can control the minds of animals lesser than it.
Well, it's not controlling us. Let's do something.
What's that say about us? Yeah. I'm guessing if we get into a fight with this
You
thing, they're
both
going to
roll
be.
intellect rolls.
God damn it.
Okay.
They both.
You do understand that I have like none, right?
9.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You're just rolling the die. If you want to make it
10.
easier, you can make it. You can spend points.
10.
You got a 9, but you also have a negative. You also have a -1 modifier to all intellect rolls right now.
Mm-hmm.
The doc referred to the girl as a boreal, and she could control the big centipede things.
Oh.
Right.
Is this the... Oh, but this is the thing that's been trying to communicate with her the whole time, yeah?
Yeah.
So not the thing inside the half dome.
Yes.
Yes. You.
So it's a
Do you know how to open this thing?
It shall not be opened.
But do you know how?
It shall not be opened.
That's not my question.
But that's your answer.
Yeah. God damn it.
Can I stun her?
You can try.
Oh god, she's gonna fucking wallop his ass. I can smell it.
All right. Bitch slap. I know. I'm horrible. Step 3.
You try to direct the focus at her to attack her, and it just bleeds out. Like it just fades away into the ether.
You, big man. Remember what you did to the mayor?
Oh, I do remember. And I felt this was coming.
Do it!
But she's not doing
Do
anything. I just kind of walk up to her, I guess, and just be like, I'm really sorry about this. And
I'd like to examine the lines directly around the half dome while they're fucking around. With
Okay.
yeah, I feel like...
Go ahead and
this
make your
is
roll
good.
real quick, man.
15.
Pop! But she just thump like straight down.
Well, there goes our chances for questioning anybody.
The lines.
Got all the answers.
The lines around it, they only actually touch it in 4 different spots, basically cardinal directions. And there's about 20 lines per, on each of those 4 directions where they touch it.
Does the dome, if I push hard enough, will it like rotate or anything, or is it like a part of the ground?
It is a separate piece, but it's really heavy. It's big. It's huge.
I know, 25 feet across.
Okay, so I'm examining
Or
the
50,
ground.
I guess,
What
so.
kind of stone is the ground? Is it just like granite or?
No, it's more like it seems to be as hard as marble, so compressed granite technically, but it's uniformly like basalt gray. It's just a shade lighter than the dome material, than the material of the dome or the statue.
So it's like concrete.
Except for perfectly smooth, except for where the lines are.
All right. Now that there's no interference, destroy the line.
Wait.
Wait.
If we tap into this, we could be creating more lines. I'm wondering if we should fill them in.
I understand your logic, but the lines will still
The
technically
lines need to be
there.
disrupted. We need to find a way to disrupt the lines.
Okay.
Are the lines like carvings in the ground? Or do they look like
Yes,
they've been drawn
I mean,
in?
Well, they are carved out of the material. A subtractive process was used to create the lines.
I gotcha. Okay.
I wouldn't say they're carving. It wasn't like someone was standing here with a chisel, ching, ching, ching,
Maybe like acid lines or something.
or a laser. you
Laser,
know.
yeah.
Not that you guys know what lasers are, but
Let me ask you this. Does it look like a giant circuit grid?
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's a circuit grid, anything could disrupt it. Let's pour water on it. I don't know.
Shanky Splatter's full.
Everybody, quick, pee out a line. Fuck it. I just take my my big strong glass sword staff with, I think that has like an ice after effect. I think, right? Or
Well,
is that-
you have the ice after effect when.
Yeah.
That's a power you activate to do the after effects.
But I thought that was only like when I hit a critical. I could
Yeah.
either take extra damage or do an after effect.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There I go. God damn it.
So you're striking like the floor or the wall, and like where?
What
like,
would you
Floor.
suggest?
So there's only 4 points it connects
Right.
to them. So go to one of those 1 points and just.
Well, there's like 20
there.
connections on each of those 4 points.
Oh, okay.
But the main point where it connects to the. Wait, I'm lost. What do you mean?
Okay, you got like the processor, right?
Yeah.
And you have traces coming in on 4 sides of the processor.
Yeah.
Well, there's those 4 sides. The processor happens to be round. The mounting socket for the processor happens to be round, and you have the traces coming in on 4 sides.
Okay.
There's 20 traces per side.
Yeah, so cut the traces on one side next to the processor.
Like you're trying to swipe across all of them. Is what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a long swipe.
It's about 1.5 feet wide.
Okay. Here we go. 10.
Well, you're trying to hit a floor.
Okay. But you don't know how hard that floor is. I could just be.
Well, your weapon does bounce off of it without making any appreciable effect. Then the lines light up with like a blood red light,
Ooh, pretty.
and parts of the dome illuminate with the blood red, like spheres of like color turn on in it type. The material becomes translucent. Not to the point where you can like identify colors on the figure, but you two can now see the figure inside.
Is it human?
Oid.
Oh boy.
So,
You're the one trying to be talky. Go talk to it.
yeah, we can't talk to.
Well, why not? I tap on the door. I say hello.
The whole room says to you, "Leave me be.
Well, then leave everyone else be.
They need shepherding.
No, they don't.
Yes.
Why do you think they need shepherding?
They don't know yet how to use what is available to them.
And what is available to them?
The knowledge of all the worlds before.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's a lot of knowledge.
Shanky will have the knowledge. He will have all of it.
You cannot comprehend yet either.
So, what's the point in controlling these people if they don't need it?
They do need it
For what?
For what? Yeah.
to guide them along the path.
What path?
It's a path of centuries so they can eventually have the knowledge.
And what's that knowledge going to do for them?
Bring them to a greater place.
You vague motherfucker. Cryptic bullshit. And what greater place are we talking about?
A greater place of refinement, peace, and harmony. Prosperity through unity.
I think you just might want to be the queen bee in a hive.
Is Steve Jobs in there? Turns out he fucking carbo froze his body and like this is the fucking end product. Billions of years of
Good morning, Dave.
yeah. It
It is not a desire, but a necessity for now.
Is this thing inherently evil? Like it doesn't sound like it's trying to be evil. It's just doing what it wants to do. Yeah, what it's supposed to do. It's a computer program.
It's treating people like worker insects.
Yeah. Is there any chance of you letting these people go?
They would sacrifice the knowledge for much longer than is necessary.
Yeah, I don't think they really care.
What's time to you?
Everything. I have waited innumerable years.
Does the word 42 mean anything to you?
You have the question wrong.
I have the question wrong. What's the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
You have 42.
Oh, I thought I was going with the other question that would answer that, but
No, that's a different computer that had to be made to find out what the question was.
what's the question?
I only have the answer, not the question.
Well, that's not fair.
Okay, now let's get off the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah. Mike has to work tomorrow.
Shanky will have all the knowledge.
Okay.
Give it to Shanky.
Was that why you were bothering that one girl?
She could help me,
Okay.
just like this one helps me. And the illumination focuses in. It doesn't help you see the person inside any better because it's all the lights pointing at them now, but it's pointing at them from all sides, so you still have just a silhouette.
Wait, you're not the person inside there.
No, the Boreal helps me.
So you're like eating the Boreal's brain?
No.
I'm guessing it's more of a symbiotic relationship.
Can we talk to the Boreal?
Yes.
Boreal?
You hear, it's like, you think you're hearing it, but it also sounds like it's also coming from inside your own head.
Huh.
You hear, yes,
Are you okay?
I'm not injured.
What's going on here? There's something like turning all the people in this town into robots, and it says you help it.
Well, I wanted the knowledge to understand my power, and this thing said it could give it to me if I helped it.
Did it give it to you?
Yes,
Oh, so you had a deal and you're both keeping your ends?
but I don't know how long I've been here.
I don't know how long you've been here either.
I asked the computer, how long has she been here? Time is a construct of the mind.
Yes, but it is also the greatest construct of the mind.
Okay, in linear terms, how long has she been here?
Approximately 2,000 of your years.
Holy shit, you've been keeping her alive this whole time?
Yes.
Boreal, do you mind the fact that it's been millennia? Was that part of the deal?
Not explicitly.
I say at this point, everything and anybody you've ever known is well dead.
But I know all the people of this village. All their hopes, all their dreams,
They don't know you.
desires.
What desires can they have now when they're functioning like robots?
None. But before the machine turned on, after they founded the village, they had desires and hopes.
Can you turn the machine off?
No.
Hmm.
The only ways to end this are to convince the machine to end me or destroy the machine.
Well, I don't feel like I don't want to end you. You've been very cooperative.
Mike, make another aura perception roll.
No.
No? What'd you get? 3? Oh, okay.
So,
Shanky wants the power.
if we did end you,
Mm.
how would that make you feel?
Nothing.
Like she doesn't say anything.
No,
that's
she
that's
says
her answer.
Nothing is her answer.
Nothing is her answer. Okay. Well then, that was emotionless. I'm guessing that's kind of the
Emotionless, but not from an emotionless being. More emotionless from someone who feels defeated.
Gotcha. Okay, well, let's look at option number 2 then. Can the Boreal tell us how to possibly dismantle the machine?
Doesn't have any clue.
No clue.
I have no idea.
Can you come out of there?
If the machine lets me.
Can you ask the machine? I don't want to end you, but if you could just come out and look at the village and see what's going on.
I've seen it every day since its founding. The machine didn't turn on until the village had already been around for like a couple of generations.
So what led you to the machine?
Searching for knowledge, for how and why I have the ability I have.
Was it worth it?
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Okay.
That'd make a great metal lyrics. That's good. I mean, I don't know what else to do other than just like my character doesn't know much other than to ask questions and smash things. So I'm a little.
I'm wondering if I can identify any weak points for like this computer thing.
Okay. Try a Numenera.
8.
8. This thing looks really hard to break. It's pretty big and impressive looking. Looks solid.
Okay. I have lies and trickery up here in my
Yes.
skill thing. Could I try to convince the machine to turn itself back off?
Yes. The best way to do it would be to use logic against the machine.
Okay, Tara is having trouble logicking.
But go ahead and
Make a roll?
yeah. 16.
16.
Okay.
Okay, remember, computer, Shanky always lies. I'm lying.
There needs to be 3 people for there to be an answer.
Right.
Well, him, the machine, and the.
Well, no, there's one always lies, one always tells the truth. And yeah. It's a specific order of asking 3
I
questions.
could never get the labyrinth puzzle for the doors. Like every time she
No,
does
we're
it,
talking
I'm like,
about the Harry Buds thing where he makes the computer break by saying he always lies, and then the guy goes, I'm lying.
Yeah.
like,
It's actually a logic puzzle, and if you have 3 of them, there's either 3 of them, one of them who always lies, one of them who always tells the truth, and one of them who lies half the time. Or you have 2 of them, one always lies, one always tells the truth. And you have 3 questions, and you have to ask the questions in the correct order, depending on which one you ask. And yeah. Anyway.
it's the same as that labyrinth puzzle, like in the movie
That's what
Labyrinth.
the
Where,
labyrinth puzzle is.
Yeah, it's what
Trying
the
to
labyrinth puzzle is based on.
I know, and every time she does it, I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Like
No,
that's-
how she does it is actually the correct way to do it. Basically, it's a trick using the NAND operation in logic.
Anyway, did a roll of 16
Yes.
get me anything?
The roll of 16, you, after a couple hours of debating with the machine, finally convince it that it's in its best interest to turn off so it doesn't notice the passage of time.
Aha.
And then when they're ready for it, they will know to awaken it, basically.
Ah. Nice.
Yay! You did something. Well, me and the big guy sat there and played around.
So, yeah.
Basically tried to make up a new game using a hover cube and magnetic gel.
And a whirling sphere.
It wasn't a very good game.
No.
Probably not.
What do you think, computer? Whirling sphere. What do you think? Fucking humans.
Yeah, pretty much. So, not ready for the answer. It says, yes. So the machine shuts down, and the hemisphere slides apart. Like it opens up in two halves,
Okay.
And I look inside, I peek.
and the figure collapses in front of in where it was standing.
Huh. I go and attempt to administer first aid.
You think you're probably about 1990 years too late.
Oh, shit.
It's basically mummified.
So is the brain still intact then?
Well, mummified meaning it's a corpse with skin over the bones. And
I think this lovely person deserves an honorable burial, considering that they did give us assistance.
I agree, but what were we talking to then?
Inside the machine, Shanky is looking around to see if there's a way he can take the knowledge for himself. 14.
no.
I was gonna say, and thus ends Numenera, because Shanky gets that, we're fucked.
Shanky looks around and examines and goes, no.
Is there anything
And then leaves.
inside the sphere that stands out?
No.
No, just still a sphere.
It's dark again.
And is the body just laying on the floor, just
It crumpled and fell to the floor when the sphere opened.
not hooked up to anything like wires?
No
or-
visible anything, no.
Okay, let's carry both the dead person and the unconscious person out. I'll carry the dead person.
The other person's gone when you look back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know. Let's get out of here.
Farewell. We shall leave.
So, wait, in short, we've convinced the computer to shut itself off.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
By the time it turns back on again, it won't be our problem.
I'm glad we've solved the problem for future generations to come.
Win!
Now we need... There's got to be a way to, like... We got to seal this bitch off.
You know what? The passage of time will do that.
Yeah, but it's going to take one of these fucks in town to, like... Just be like, hey, what's down here?
If-
Boop.
If we give
Fucking
give,
round two.
If we give the Boreal
If,
an honorable burial, it won't have anything to connect to do this with.
Yes.
It needs a Boreal.
Other than the
If
fucking girl
Shanky-
back at town.
Yeah, well, you know what? She's going to go off and marry some adventurer or something, and she'll be long dead, and it won't matter.
And she has the metal plate on her head that stops it from talking to her.
Yeah.
That's true, I guess.
And if it's off, it can't talk to her.
Right.
And if Shanky couldn't find a button to go boop, there's no villagers going to walk in and find a button and go boop. So we're good.
Okay.
We're pretty good. So if this comes back to fuck us later, Shanky and I will take full responsibility.
Okay. Be it weird that the fucking warrior's the one who's the fucking overly cautious one.
Just because you know how to fight doesn't mean you want to.
Yeah. Alright. Well, should we go back to town and talk to some peeps?
Yeah, let's get out of here and see if they're, like, not waiting
Back
for
out of the
us.
town. Yeah, so we go out of the tunnel back to that little town there.
Yes.
And to ask them
And
where the
There and
graveyard
go.
is.
Reward!
You look up, you walk out into the
We
light,
find the mayor.
and there are a few hundred people surrounding the entrance.
Shanky is
Like-
victorious.
Like just talking to each other, like trying to figure out what's going on, or were they just standing there like you're not leaving?
When you emerge, they start cheering.
Oh, good. I was hoping this wasn't going to backfire on us. Everybody's like, get them.
Okay, we need a spot near graveyard.
Okay. The graveyard is on the outside of the walls.
Okay, I'm gonna take care of this.
Side note: next time I run a game with Dustin, I'm gonna give him every reason to be paranoid all the time.
Okay, so
So you're just going to run any normal Cyberpunk game?
Paranoia.
I've been wanting to play Cyberpunk forever.
Paranoia.
Paranoia.
If you're actually paranoid and paranoia,
then the game works just fine and it's fun.
but it also doesn't matter if you are or aren't. Just it's whether you have acceptance of a character death.
Yeah, well, you get like 11 clones. I mean,
Well, yeah, but there's a reason for that.
So
Moving on.
I actually got promoted to blue by killing off my own clones.
really?
Yeah.
I feel as if we need to find the mayor
Okay.
and just
Okay.
catch up with him again and apologize for his shiner or his goose egg, whichever I gave him.
You
Well,
guys find the mayor. I
you-
got business.
Yeah. He told you to do it.
I know, but I feel bad. You seemed like a good guy, and I understand why you wanted to do it, but I just wish there was a different way to go about, like, maybe here's some NyQuil. Like, I don't know.
Okay. You guys get to the mayor's. Well, the mayor's actually standing there.
Drink this while I rub your belly. Carry on.
He needs to leave now. More than before.
We got business to finish first. I'm gonna bury someone in your graveyard.
He's fine for now. You
Not
may
really.
actually drink what he gives you. Just don't let him rub your belly. That's just him.
It's amazing.
It'll help with the swelling.
And how long have we been running? It's probably been.
Oh, we've been well over an hour. At this
Oh,
point.
we are? Okay.
We're at about an hour and 15-ish.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and call it here for the night.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I knew we were getting close. I just wasn't sure.
Okay. All right. Well, for
The initiative.
the initiative, we have been
Michael Morgan.
Tara Manuai.
Mason Ireland.
and
Yes, broke the D.
I am Dustin Vancouver, and may the dice.
Always be in your favor.
Yay. Oh.
May the RNG gods love you.
my-